Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Sith Warrior Acera. Where we last left off, we had just left the planet of Alderaan there, that behind us, after dealing with Wilsum's family in an unorthodox way. Hello, I just received new mail. I wonder if that's from someone we assisted on the planet there. But yeah, we sent them to Drummond Cass to promise them a life of luxury. And in doing so, hopefully got Jason Wilson's attention, which we have done so. Darth Barris was pleased with us, but after discussing the situation with him here on the ship, the Padawan contacted us directly and asked for a face-to-face meeting on her ship, which is what we're going to do right now. Let's get ourselves away. It was in the distant outer rim. Ah, there it is. A starship built for speed. Jason Wilson's starship waits at the appointed coordinates, ready to be docked. And there it is. Right, let's get ourselves in. 2 moments before we do that, I'm just going to choke. Go. Sorry about that. I do have a drink next to me, but it's frozen over right now, so I can't actually soothe my throat. And I've recorded all of the Planet Alderaan's events without taking a drink, basically. So my throat's feeling a little strained right now. But regardless, the show must go on. Oh, hello. Another Marauder's here. What is your health like? You're well equipped. Holy hell. Right. You have a medical droid over there. That isn't Jason Wilson.
Well, we're going to have to thank Nomen Karr after all. The Sith showed.
Stand down, Sith. The Padawan you seek is not here. Master Karr discovered her plan and talked her out of it.
It's not your day. You were expecting one lowly little Padawan to crush. And instead, you get us.
You'll do just fine. I enjoy destroying your kind.
Then we have something in common.
I'm Alden. This is Xylix. We are fully trained Jedi Knights and more than your match. You should submit.
Of course, we have yet to encounter a Sith who had the sense to surrender. You all seem bent on having us destroy you.
Admit it. You'd be disappointed if I gave up.
Not at all. We don't go around picking fights.
I wouldn't trust it if the Sith surrendered. I prefer the sureness of death.
Haha, keep thinking like that and you'll fall to the dark side before you know it.
Shut your mouth.
Xylix, remain calm. The Sith is just trying to unbalance you. Don't let this get under your skin.
Xylix knows the truth. I think he wants to fall.
Liar! I'm not weak like you. We simply meet force with force.
You are my brother. We're the same. Attack and let us see your true colors.
I won't stand here and be insulted like that.
Xylix, get a hold of yourself.
No! No more talk! You die, Sith!
waste. I had no idea Xylex was so imbalanced. You exposed his weakness so easily.
Xylex would have revealed himself someday.
Perhaps you're right. You won the day, Sith. So kill me if you must.
I must.
May the Force accept me.
I feel better about myself now. We gotta do some more dark side things, and they attacked me. Well, is it Alden there? At least he tried to be a true Jedi. Kinda slightly respect that. Ah, I guess we'll sell our miscellaneous. Ooh, good. Some more companion gifts.
Report your ailments.
We'll keep that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Ah, we might as well go back to our ship and see if anything new has developed then, since this was a complete dead end. So Nomen Karr convinces Padawan not to meet us face to face, so he found out about her message.
Apprentice, the timing of this call is fortuitous. I was just about to contact you with news.
The Padawan bade me meet with her, so I went to end this. But 2 of Karr's Jedi friends were waiting instead.
Fascinating. It seems both Master and Padawan have been disturbed by your exploits. I have received a transmission from Nomen Karr, calling me out, if you will, challenging me to face him to the death. Our enemy has become desperate.
Allow me the privilege of destroying him.
You have read my mind, Apprentice. Karr fails to understand I have outgrown our personal dispute. He expects me to jump at the chance of strangling him. He will be unprepared for you.
Just tell me where to go.
The duel is to happen on Hutta, at the site of Nomen Karr's betrayal so long ago. A fitting place for this to end. Defeat him, but do not kill him. His torment will reach out to his Padawan. He will be the bait that brings her to you.
You honor me.
I can feel Jacer Wilson on the verge of breaking, and Karr's desperate actions confirm it. Subdue the Master, and the pupil will come to save him. I have foreseen it.
It's brought up quite often, but they talk about Nomen Karr's betrayal. Don't know much about that, and it looks like we did gain, yeah, tier 4 of the dark side, so let's have a looky, shall we? We are much paler. In fact, a lot of our distinctive facial markings have almost faded away entirely. Interesting. I do like to see how it affects our character as they delve more into the dark side. So we now need to travel to Hutt space and go to Hutta, which we've never actually visited before as a Sith Warrior. At least I think we haven't. No, I don't think we have. No, locate Nomen Karr's safe house. Sweeping slashers upgraded, good. And one more level to upgrade our... to gain a new utility point, that's right. I think I mentioned it in my Bounty Hunter series, but travelling to the starting planets of Hutta and Korriban normally puts you on an orbital station if you're flying there on your ship. rather than going there by the Imperial fleet. So we're obviously going to land on the orbital station and have to walk through that, to then take another shuttle down to the planet's surface itself. I always wonder what the purpose of the orbital stations are. I know for the Jedi Guardian there was a story event that happened on one, but I've never seen any other events occur there. Unless they happen later on in the series, of course. Yeah, welcome to the Imperial Orbital Station. Yeah, there's the bounty hunter phase. I remember coming out of that door to head down to Hutta once or twice. And this is the shuttle that'll take us down to the planet itself. Ah, there's a lot of people on Hutta right now. Let's move over to Instance 2, shall we? May not be as busy. I'm not sure if the amount of people on Hutta at the time in that instance would cause us a bit more server lag. I imagine it would affect it in some way though if we encountered a lot of people in one area. Ah, that's better. Only 10 people on this instance so far. So, pulling out our world map. Oh, we'll get ourselves out to space port first and then we'll have a look. There we are. Welcome to Jaguna. Just unlock the map slightly. There we go. Jaguna, the city or village, I suppose, where Nemro the Hutt calls his own, basically. And looks like Nomen Karr's safe house is just out of the district itself and then directly south through the Evokai encampments. Yeah. Hutta itself is a planet that got taken over by the Hutt cartel, and obviously the various gangs and factions fight over the planet. On this particular area, Nemro the Hutt and Farfra the Hutt are contending over various industrial factories around here. And if you're playing as an Imperial agent or a bounty hunter, this is where you start. This is your planet. Obviously all the creatures are like level 2 to level 10 basically. The Evokai we may end up fighting here are some of the natives of the planet. They're pretty well looked down on. Secondary citizens. Let's see if they're aggressive. Oh, they are. There's actually a mini, like a world boss here. It might be... There it is. The Harvester. A level 6 shockbox. There you go. Oh, and the safe house is over here. Anyone else here? Doesn't seem so. Let's take a strength stim. Let's take an experience booster. See if we can find the Jedi Master anywhere. Oh, hi.
Your presence tells me that my fellows Ulden and Xylix must have failed. Pity. Should have known Barriss couldn't be trusted. As a man of my word, I'm here. Alone as agreed. Your master shows himself a coward, sending you in his stead.
You sound upset, Master Karr. Angry, even.
Your crusade has affected me, Sith. I'm not blind to that. But I've wandered the line between the dark and the light before. I walked among your master and the Sith. My connection to the light survived them, and it shall survive you.
I'm curious about your history. What exactly happened between you?
There isn't time for reminiscing. Whatever adulterated version your master told you will have to suffice. I have no choice but to put an end to you. And then all will become calm again. Once you're out of the way, Jason will provide the proof I need to open the Jedi Council's eyes and expose Barriss's network of spies.
Come, Karr. Let us embrace death and settle this once and for all.
That wasn't such a hard fight. I was expecting more.
The Force is very strong with you. I must dig deeper.
Release your anger. It's the only way to defeat me.
Oh boy. Okay, that was a bit better. Still not enough, though. You take a beating, that's for sure.
No! This is not right! Fall! You must fall to me!
I fall to no one.
The only one who gets a Force choke vet is me.
My wound is mortal, Sith. At least I die knowing you'll never find Jason.
My lord, Darth Barra sent us in case you needed help. Clearly that's not the case. He said Nomen Karr should be kept alive. May we stabilize him?
No. Barriss be damned. I want to die. Then Jason will be safe.
Despite what you think, I'm not trying to kill your Padawan.
Lies. Tricks.
We'll save him, my lord, and then be out of your way in an adjacent chamber. Hurry, men! The Jedi's fading.
I'm alive. I see through you, Sith. You only saved me so that Jason would believe your heart is pure. I will not be the bait that draws Jason to you.
It gives me such pleasure to hear your despair.
Do not laugh at my expense, Sith. You and your master are nothing. Jason is beyond your reach. she will still expose the truth. So keep me alive. Yeah, I want to be around when you fall.
Hey, looky. Jace showed up.
Her power is considerable.
Sith, I have come. It seems I was expected. Your men outside let me pass. Release Master Karr. Your efforts to draw me out have been a success.
Jason, no! I told you to stay put. How dare you defy me?
I have long been waiting for this moment.
My sacrifice for nothing! Stupid child! For all your power, you have understood nothing.
What have you done to him, Sith? Has this been inside him all along? No. It can't be. No one can hide such darkness. Somehow you've turned him mad!
Look into your master's heart and see the truth.
Master Karr taught me not to use my power as a crutch, only when it was clearly necessary. I've never brought it to bear on him, but... I sense... pride, and envy, and hate, and vengeance? No! What Sith trick is this? I would have known if such darkness resided within him.
This is what the Jedi do. They mask and pretend and hide.
I thought I'd found something I could count on. The Jedi are pure. You're supposed to know where you stand with them, right?
Jason, it's all a trick. Turn your power on the Sith, and you'll see.
Indeed. Let me experience this power of yours firsthand.
Very well, then. So dark. You are awash in vices and cruelty. Anger and greed and malevolence drive your emotions. It is too much to bear.
Foolish child. The Sith are not a puzzle. They are the embodiment of darkness.
I'm sorry, Master. I've wandered into a terrible trap. I will do whatever I can to stop this Sith and save you.
Stop me. Lash out and strike me down.
No, Is this more trickery? Do not taunt me, Sith. I will not be played with.
Prove you're right. Destroy me. There is no other way. If not, you and your master die here.
I've warned you.
Wait! What have I done? Jason, no!
Prepare to die, Sith! So frustrating. I cannot defeat you. Was it all lies? Everything? He told me that the light side was stronger, that it was why I could see through the facade of those who were dark. But it's not true. I am no match for you. The dark side is clearly stronger.
You haven't completed your training, Jason. When you have fully communed with the light side of the Force, no Sith will be your match.
Yet you are a master of the light. Why couldn't you beat me?
All my life, I've put up with deceit and denial. I thought the Jedi would be different. You've shown me otherwise. You've exposed Master Karr for what he is. It's your power that reveals a person's true nature. The fear you inspire forces truth to the surface. I want that.
You will be my apprentice, and I will teach you the ways of the dark side.
I am honored, my lord. At last, I feel a sense of purpose, something I can count on. What do you wish of me? And what shall we do with Master Karr?
Your first act in my charge is to kill your former master.
You want me to kill him? I'm conflicted about this.
We cannot concern ourselves with the plight of someone such as him.
I see. There is an attractive simplicity to that credo. I'm actually feeling excited at the prospect of killing him.
Jason, the Sith is turning you into a murderer.
It is for the greater good. A principle the Jedi often use to justify their actions, no? It is done, my lord. Nomen Karr is no more.
Let the guilt of this, the exhilaration, the resentment, let it all nourish you.
My emotions are raw, but I have never felt so alive. I have a taste for blood now. I look forward to indulging it with your next command.
And yeah! Welcome to our newest companion, Jason Wilson, who has embraced the dark side and gotten a taste for blood. Send ourselves back to the bazaar. But yeah, Nomen Karr himself, the Jedi Master, delved into the dark side to try and defeat us and was unsuccessful. But his transformation helped push his ex-Padawan into seeing that, well, some Jedi aren't exactly as pure and righteous as they make themselves out to be. Which is good for us, really, because it helped catalyze? Yeah, there's the word. Catalyze her transition. What I will mention is that if you play as a Sith Warrior and go maybe towards the light side, choosing more... I almost said polite, and that's not even a word. More innocent options to spare people's lives and do the right thing. That conversation goes entirely differently.
Miss me?
Let us return to our ship and speak to Darth Barris. I was almost tempted to let Nomen Karr be taken to him, but I thought that having Jason Wilson actually kill her former master was quite poetic.
I sensed Nomen Karr's death from across the galaxy. I must admit, after all these years, to be rid of him, it has unsettled me a bit.
I did what I thought you would want. Was I in error?
Not in the least, my apprentice. I am not wounded by this development, merely bathing in the full breadth of its implications. I see you have a new passenger. Jason Wilson, I presume.
This is my master, Darth Barris.
Greetings, my lord.
Your parents are alive and thriving here on Drummond Cass. They'll be so pleased to know you are safe.
Please tell them I have never been happier.
I sense her devotion to you, apprentice. However did you manage that?
I can be very persuasive.
Marvelous, apprentice. Simply marvelous. There's no denying you are a master of the dark arts now. Only the most accomplished among us are named as lords among Sith. You have more than earned the distinction. I hereby confer the title of Sith Lord upon you.
You honor me.
Through your exemplary service, you honor yourself. I award a considerable stipend to those who attain such a rank in my service. Enjoy it. Now celebrate as you see fit. Then return to me here on Drummond Cass. I have great plans for us.
Wow. A lord. I'm impressed.
Congratulations, my lord.
You've both been a great help.
Service is its own reward.
Yeah. What he said. I already prepared Jace's quarters. I'll go ahead and show her to them.
Nice of you to assume some initiative.
I'm here to help. Come on, Jace, let's get you set up.
Whenever you need me, my lord, whatever your order, I'll be ready.
Make this ship your home.
You are so very gracious.
So, my lord, now you have the girl. A victory, I dare say, even Barriss failed to anticipate. You've become a Sith Lord, and your power base is growing. Where are your sights set now?
For the time being, we follow orders. But soon, we set our sights on the Master.
If my talents can be of help, I hope you will utilize them. I leave you to enjoy this achievement.
Maybe it was unwise to tell Quinn that, but I'm sure Darth Barriss expects me to eventually try and achieve greater heights. So we completed our Chapter 1 mission, the Padawan Exposed. I did notice in the cutscene our pupils had changed. Maybe they just hadn't changed when I first looked at our Tier 4 transformation to the dark side. We need to go to the Imperial Fleet to claim our Chapter 1 reward. We have an inheritance main hand weapon, which I don't normally use. I normally just keep them saved up for some reason. And the Dread Sith Militant Lightsaber. Okay, it's an interesting blade. I like my original ones, but shouldn't really complain. And we're so very, very close to level 35. So let us actually use this. Oh, actually, it's people to speak to. Yeah, okay. Before we do that, we might as well speak to our companions about the situation.
You wanted to talk?
Nothing crazy. Just thinking about what happened back on Nar Shaddaa with the old gang. Didn't realize until I saw Taunt again that I've always found stand-in big sisters. First Risha, then Taunt. Now you.
It's a man's galaxy. It makes sense to find female company where you can.
Exactly. I have to talk to someone who communicates in more than just grunts. Shall we return to the business at hand then? My fine female companion.
Hey, we actually gained our level there. Force Scream leveled up, and we can choose one masterful utility. I thought I'd looked at these before. Cooldown on Force Choke would be nice. Predation no longer requires or consumes fury, but goes down onto a cooldown. Increase your movement speed by 15%. That's really good as well. Yeah, we'll take that one.
You know, stand-in family is all well and good, but seeing the old gang again, it just made me miss my mom and sister. Which is sort of weird. My memories are so old. I remember having the memories more than I remember the actual events. Does that make any sense?
On the vet weird scale, I'll give it a 3.
And on the Sith joke scale? I guess nobody's needed one of those before. We'll work one up later. Right now, I just think, what would Tiva be like today? The last time I saw my sister, she was 10, 12. Okay, enough of that. Moving along.
So Vet has a sister called Tiva. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, hello. Camera went crazy. Let's go see Jace Wilson.
Do you require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
I'm good, thank you. Oh, you've changed your appearance. see you've given into the dark side. Hasn't been all that long. Holy hell.
What is on your mind, apprentice?
So much. I've only touched the dark side, and already I feel as though the galaxy is unfurling before me. There's so much to take in. And I'll admit, I'm a little uncertain about what it means to be Sith.
You must learn how things run around here, and how best to serve me. Tell me, what do you think your role as my apprentice is about? What do you suppose our relationship is?
You are my master in all things. I do as you say, no matter what. My life belongs to you.
That's how I was trained, but I want to do things differently. Show respect and honor my commands, but you can look me in the eye.
Oh, I only wish you'd found me sooner. All my life, I've felt kept and confined. Always wanting to watch what I say, treating emotion as the enemy. The dark side is my freedom. I'm going to express everything.
We believe that letting our emotions flow makes us stronger and unlocks our potential.
As you speak, I am swelling with pride and hope. Please, may I ask you something?
You need not be cautious with me, Jacer.
Your availability is a gift. The Jedi kept me stifled. Romantic interactions were strictly forbidden. I'm near starved. When time allows, am I free to go hunting?
I don't see why not.
It's important for you to experience a full range of sensations and emotion. So not only is that acceptable, it is required.
This just keeps getting better and better. I'm beside myself. I see I have much to absorb. I'm humbled by your attention. Thank you.
We can continue this discussion another time.
Of course, my master.
Yes, she's truly and happily accepted her position as my apprentice. And we did get a title there. Yeah. Lord Acera. I think it may be Lady Acera, but I think that's how the Sith work. I think Sith Lords, it isn't really Sith Ladies. I'm not sure why that is, but I think that's just how the law of the game itself, or the universe works out. Oh, I was going to say, I parked myself there ready to end the video, but before we do that, let's go to the Imperial Fleet and actually complete this chapter, shall we? Claim our final reward. This video has been on a bit longer, but it's good that it has. There's obviously a lot of story that has occurred. Here we are. We need to go to the combat training section. Speak to Lord Avor to claim your Chapter 1 reward. Should be here. There he is. Excellent. And that's Chapter 1 complete.
How's it going, my lord?
We must go back to our ship and use its holo terminal to find out the events of Chapter 2. How it all sets up. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what Chapter 2 has in store for us as a Sith Warrior. We'll just have to wait and see. As a final note before we end this video, I've now come to a point when I can't decide whether or not I'll keep Vet as my constant companion running around the planets we visit, or maybe I should take Jacer Wilson now that we've got her in my party. Equip her up. She is obviously a dual lightsaber wielder, She wears light armor, and willpower is her primary stat. That's what allows her to deal more damage. Again, similar to the vet, she's a pure damage dealer. I'm not sure she can tank. Let's have a look, actually. Let's switch them out. Hello. Let's activate all your abilities. Perforation enters an offensive stance, increasing armor penetration. Exsanguination enters an offensive stance, giving all damage abilities a chance to deal 376 additional internal damage. So yeah, she's a pure damage dealer, similar to Vet once again. As I say, I would just have to equip her up. I don't know, I haven't decided which way to do it. Between this video and the following one, I will likely have started my Chapter 2 of my Bounty Hunter campaign. And I suppose that will give me time, probably a few days, maybe a week, to decide which direction I may want to take our Sith Warrior, Acera, here in. Meanwhile, at the same time, I'll probably get my companions working on getting us nearer to Tier 5 of the dark side. And see how the full effects of that change our appearance once more. So, this of course has been AnthWolf with Star Wars The Old Republic, as I say, with the Sith Warrior storyline. Chapter 1 complete. Feel free to let me know what you think. As always, if you so choose to do so, just put it in the comments below. And I will see you for more as we delve into Chapter 2 next time. Until then, take care now. Bye bye.